Hey y'all, we're doing a visit. We just came from the vet with Runner, one of our old guys. He is just a little younger than Chopper. Runner, we noticed Saturday when we were trimming his toenails that he had blood dripping from his private area. So we were kind of heavily concerned. Thank goodness, as of right now, we think it's just a bad urinary tract infection. He saw that dog. He's like, hey. So he's doing good. I mean, he hadn't had any symptoms, so thank goodness we noticed that when we were trimming his nails. He's got some antibiotics to take, and then hopefully he'll be on the mend. If there's any issues, we'll have to take him back in 4 to 5 days. But if the dripping of the blood stops, then and everything seems okay, then we don't have to take him back. We just have to do another urine sample. Poppy went to the vet today. She had that wound that was infected on her head when we rescued her. Healed up nice. Everything seemed good with it. Vets were happy with it. Friday, was it Friday or Saturday? I keep saying Friday. Saturday. Okay. I lied. It was Saturday, not Friday. It busted open and I mean, she had all over her face. But anyways, she went to the vet today. She's on antibiotics and has pain meds. They shaped it. Tuesday she is going in for them to go in and open that up and make sure there's nothing in there, because we have no idea what happened that she got that wound. And it didn't like, I mean, it's like the wound, I don't know, it didn't, like the cut almost looks the exact same, doesn't it? Like the opening that's there looks the exact same as the original one that had healed up. So anyways, there's a lot of scar tissue there too. So she goes in Tuesday for that, and then we'll kind of go from there on her. But I mean, I think she'll be fine. It's just we got to make sure that there's nothing in there that caused that to do that, because we rescued her like 4 months ago, and that healed up pretty quick. The lymph node didn't go down right away, but it took it a little while, but it was going down, so the vet was okay with that. So that's been going on for a bit, that has festered in there. So we will keep you updated on her. I called today and postponed the behavioral consultation for Maggie, but I am scheduling her a vet appointment for next week. I scheduled one for Monday, but I'm going to change it. The behaviorist is going to meet with us and the vet, because it's just a busy time of year, and my husband will be cutting hay all day the day they were supposed to come, and with everything we have going on in our house, it's just, I don't want to bring him over and it be so chaotic there, which actually, I mean, I say our house is chaotic. It somewhat is, but really, I mean, like when you walk in, there aren't dogs barking like crazy, and it's really not. It's hard, it's rough at our house with the dogs. They take a lot of time, but they're all pretty good dogs. They're all good dogs. They're not living the life they would live if they were a dog or one of 2 dogs in a home versus 10 where they can't all be put together and stuff. But you know, they're taken care of and they're loved on, and they get individual attention with us, and they still get spoiled, don't they? Run. Do you get spoiled? Mama gives Run massages every day. I didn't give him one today because I was in a hurry, so I gave him one in the vet's office, and every time I'm done, he looks back at me like, what? You stopping? You stopping? He said, I give my massages every day. Every day I give my massages. But Runner here is the pit bull that he ran. He was dumped. Somebody saw him get dumped, and he ran for 3.5 weeks. I finally caught him in a live trap. How far is Fountain City and Lynn apart? 8 miles? 7 miles. He would run between 2 cities that were 7 miles apart. And he stayed between those 2 cities. And would he'd go over on the side roads and run through fields and stuff. And every time I would see him, that's why his name's Runner, I'd be like, you got to quit running from me. I'm going to catch you one way or another. One way or another. So I would try to get in front of him and put food out and try different things, then realized I was just going to have to use a because I think there were too many people setting out food, because I know other people would say they were setting out food, so it just became, so then we knew some areas. He happened to be running through my sister's backyard, and so I set a trap at her yard. Actually, while I was putting some really, really yummy food in it for him, he ran past me while I was setting the trap. I was like, he just ran right past the trap. And so he got the food out, and the next day I went and moved it to the back of her house, and I actually caught him on my sister's property. And it was like one of the greatest things ever, because I had chased him for you're pulling on yourself, buddy, for 3.5 weeks, and I was so afraid he was going to get hit on the highway. And I had no idea if he was going to be a dog that had, some trauma issues or whatever, but he's actually been probably one of the best dogs. He's an amazing dog. And he's handsome. Are you handsome, Runner? Take well, duh. Look at this fish. Look at this fish. Look at it. So he's a good boy. So, and then tomorrow we have Max the Beagle with the severe allergies going for his Cytopoint shot, which has done miracles for him. And we have Buddy going for his shot for his stomatitis. And then I'm calling tomorrow and making an appointment for, who am I making an appointment for? The kittens, the 4 kittens. And then like I said, Maggie, we're postponing that till there's a better time, which, our house is always busy, but if we could get some dogs to find their forever homes, and get stuff settled down a little bit, and get the hubby so he's not going to be out all day Thursday probably cutting hay. He's probably going to have a long day Thursday, and have a lot of long days trying to get hay cut in this dry spot that we're having, supposedly. We'll see if that happens. But anyways, and thank you all for everything you're doing for us. I don't even know. It's like our animals are having Christmas in July, isn't it? They're having Christmas in July. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Runner? What are you doing?
So what?
He said, yeah. What? I saw you. There's a bag of dog food back there. He said, yeah. Yeah, I thought they'd give me some. So anyways, I can't even thank you enough, but we'll do another video on that. Just wanted to do an update on these dogs and stuff, and tell you guys how much what you're doing is helping us, beyond anything we could have ever imagined. People have asked me to do a wish list for years. I've had it brought up, you should do a wish list, you should do this, you should do that, and we just always took care of stuff. And here the last year you all have started helping, so I feel like it's not us rescuing, it's all of us rescuing. We do the hands-on work, and of course some of the money, and supplies and things, but y'all are helping us out more than you have any idea, and they're getting some extras that we've been wanting to get that, we just had to put on hold because we have so many vet bills and stuff. So, just the flea and tick meds alone is outrageous each month, and the food and the litter. So you guys have stepped up and just been beyond amazing. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. Tell him, Runner. Tell him, say we appreciate it. Look at him, Runner. Look at him. You're not camera shy. He said, thanks. I got an elevated bed, and I love it. I got a new elevated bed. His bed he had just messed up his last one, and I was getting ready to order him some elevated beds, and a follower sent us some elevated beds, and Runner loves his.